Shocking Sean, back as promised. Getting into part 3. Gonna free everybody. And hopefully get into some cool boss fights. So let's get going.
Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid, alright?
Makes sense. If we try to take them all on, there'll be no end in sight.
You sure won't hear me complaining.
What a weird stone.
I sense a strange power from it. We should gather as many as we can find.
This is...
Seems you found something good. Supplies like that are valuable. Never overlook them.
Got it. I'll remember that.
Let's stop a moment to catch our breath.
But I've barely worked up a sweat.
Speak for yourself. What do you want, a medal? Doesn't look like we're being followed. Fail to grab these rare moments of quiet when you can. You'll end up regretting it later.
You're the boss.
Normally, we should take turns standing guard. But this first time, I'll watch over things so you two can rest easy.
I've never just sat and watched a fire like this before. It's surprisingly soothing.
Well, aren't you getting comfortable? You realize there are still Zeugles prowling around out here, right?
Ah, don't be a spoilsport. It's important to let your mind and spirit relax. Does you a lot more good than you might think.
I'm just trying to get these exclamation points out of the way. They kind of bother me. I guess they won't go away though, will they? Oh, okay, good. Never mind. They went away. Nope, never mind. Well, I'm just gonna ignore it. Anyway.
A Master Core, huh? Now I see. So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called? The jewel in her chest?
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Ah, fair enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell me, you ever wonder why we Dahnans are made to work ourselves to the bone, day in, day out?
Well, when you put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
And don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor? Listen, what the Renans are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy. They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Dahnans as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Dahnans requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the Sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renan motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the Master Cores are the receptacles in which the Lords store their power. And we Danans are sacrificed, so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing. There are two things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renan have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the Lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the two of you in.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together we'll overthrow the Renan Lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balseph, the wild beast. Sound good?
I've gotta hurry.
We have another secret hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here. We should be able to meet up with our comrades there.
Kinda just want to try fighting this thing. I avoided it last time, but now that I know there's a campground.
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
Excited. It's over.
I'm on it. See ya.
There. Go. You're
Here I come. Circle and bring them down.
Rising Wyvern!
Fall back.
Magna Ray. I'll bring you back from this abyss.
Wow, I just got one shot.
Not done yet!
Here I go.
Here I come!
I'm only getting started.
Rising
Put
Wyvern!
you through.
Mirage!
Magna Ray.
Okay.
I can feel my power growing!
Wow. That thing was tougher than I thought. Can I level up at all? Can I just say I love this tactic? Don't do anything. Have everybody stand in place and do nothing. That's incredible. That's funny that's even in there. I mean, it's good to have that in there in case people want to play around with certain things and not have their allies do anything, so makes sense. Okay, so I'm not gonna put on that fancy stuff because, well, it just doesn't look right now. You know what I mean? Right now, I just want to stay more story accurate. Well, back to it.
I hate camping out.
Everything's going pretty well so far. I'll see you again tomorrow. I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.
We should be able to eat this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
It's edible, huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
What's this thing?
Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I know I already asked you this, but are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renan, you're Danon. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegis. Trust me, wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegis? You mean the same Lenegis that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renan's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renan Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
Guess not.
We've almost made it to Ulzebek.
That's not your run-of-the-mill enemy.
Alright, I know I probably shouldn't, but I'm going to. I'm gonna stay live commentary for this, that
This
you all
one's
hear
tough,
me.
But we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Take this! It's over!
Dig deep, brothers.
Oh boy.
Slash! Swallow blade!
I'll run you through.
Rising Wyvern!
Talon storm.
You're on! Take this! It's over!
Ah, crap. Oh my god, wow. Okay, we're fleeing. Can I flee? Is there a way to flee? Cannot flee.
Stay away from my friends!
Oh god, we're gonna die.
Here I come!
Alright, I'm gonna try to win though. Wow, 2 damage. And this thing has 218,000 health. God, okay. There's gotta be some way to do more damage.
Slash! Swallow blade! You're mine!
Oh boy, big mistake this.
Here I come! You're finished!
Oh boy.
Take this! You're finished! It's over! Rising Wyvern!
Uh-oh, I'm dead.
Is this it?
Well, that's fine.
I can't believe this.
Screw that thing. That thing is OP. I'm gonna go back and
That's
heal.
one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
No kidding. Alright. Well, got my ass beat pretty good back there.
I should give that art a shot sometime tomorrow.
I think it's time we go to sleep.
Okay, well, I'm gonna end it there for this one, make this one a little shorter than the other two.
Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
Alright. I'll see you guys in the next one.